I don't know about you folks, but I'm ready to mosey on out of here. Let's go. Onwards! So we're going to the library thing? Oh no, not the hang in there poster! Yo, Sega, y'all should sell that. I honestly could... I know like 3 people on the top of my head that would buy this poster if they sold it on like in real life. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need.
Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? Oh, you're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector, seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are.
Want to join us in finding clues?
Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found.
Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve.
This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around.
Wait, what are the gifts? I want to know what the gifts are. I'm a nosy man.
Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl?
She does have those master keys, because she's the janitor. I don't know if we actually saw the key until just now, or I'm just forgetting because it's been a while, but I like that it's actually got like a little birthday cake on it.
The birthday girl has a master key.
Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege. And free cake, too.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
Alright, so she's cheating is what I'm hearing. She's got the handicap. The birthday handicap. Amy may be nasty, but she's thorough.
Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. That's what you want us to think, Tails. I want to know what's he hiding under his hat. And I'm, just making sure things go well. Here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved! I'll kill for a chicken parmesan right about now.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat.
Is it? Well, I was gonna say, is it because he's wearing gloves? But I forgot that literally everyone in this universe wears gloves. And I'm Espio the Poet.
Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader, meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some?
Sure. I bet he's gonna drop the hottest rap album of the year. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la, dee 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 dee. I like the little chow, that's cute. Hey Sega, be bold, be brave, give us a Chow Garden game right now.
Was that it?
I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring.
I'm, satisfied for now, thanks.
At least he's rhyming, I suppose.
Harry and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leaving the dining car?
Oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually.
I feel like my voice is just gonna crack every time I'm doing Vector's voice.
When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay.
Something that doesn't make sense to me. Why is the Butcher in the library? Like, shouldn't he be in like the dining room or the saloon or something? I'm like, he's gonna get blood and guts on the books. I was about to say the books. The books? I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Also, I'm not wearing any pants, which is normal in this universe, but it looks weird whenever I have this tunic on and no pants. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Alright, that checks out so far?
Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino bar before Shadow came through and locked the door. Oh yeah, I forgot Shadow went through as well. Wonder what she found. She obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Okay, so he went through the casino, then the library and lock the car? Then how did he get back? Where is Shadow at right now? So right now he's still in the library is what it's showing.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car, where Knuckles and I were playing games. I wrecked that noob. He insisted on showing us up at the Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. Dang, what if there was like jokes aside, what if there was like a fire? These people locking doors, trapping SPO and Vector in the library. They'd have to just bust through a window or something.
That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright.
Oh, I didn't even think about like the books coming out. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or SPO couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you.
And if you like to be serenaded with a poem, I got you covered too. Oh look, he's sparkling.
Thanks, guys. Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if SPO was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it.
Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails.
Absolutely.
Alright, can we look at the poster? Yes, let's go.
A child hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this.
Look at his face.
This little child's hanging there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding.
Or whoever's child this is didn't put any fly points in him, so yeah, he's just gonna fall to his death there, Tails. But hey, glad on you for being optimistic.
That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster, right?
Alright, so they said Rouge was looking at the brochure. She got like excited, so let's take a look at this.
Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh?
A floor plan?
Harry, look at this. There's a couple of maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car.
The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here.
I love a good overhead map. Let's take it.
Library map added to the inventory.
Should we take this brochure about a cave too?
Look, there's stalactites.
Nah, leave it.
Oh, haha,
yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves.
Aw, poor Harry. I'll go to a cave with you. Let's see. Interesting. Okay, so this is the brochure rack. This is the carpet where we're at. There's a desk here, table here, table with some chairs, which kind of like, it's weird that there's only like one chair per table. And then this one's like hidden between two shelves, so that might come in handy or something. Someone's gonna be sitting here hiding. Alright. Wait, what? This? Of all things? Oh, haha. Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. Is that a reference to something?
Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out.
So how did he get back is my question. If he went library, locked door, then saloon car, right? That's how this is going on?
There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should.
Shadow's locks in, added to the inventory. Okay. A lock that supposedly Shadow has been placing on multiple doors of the train. So it's locked by a key. Alright. I don't know what that's gonna do. Oh, Mr. Arm.
Oh, that poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car.
To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it to alone to do its thing.
Yeah, probably for the best.
Who left the mess here?
So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up.
Tails, that's what a maid's for. Put Tails in a maid outfit now.
I sadly have no interest in picking up these books.
A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. Oh, she's the mess maker.
What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for those poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far.
This kid feels empathy for everything.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they are confiscating my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
Probably for the best, considering we've been having like a rough stop every now and then. That thing could go flying out of your pocket and into someone's skull.
You actually tried bringing a knife on the train?
I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
Oh, it's ketchup. Man, I thought it was blood. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer.
But what if I hid the knife?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought.
Oh, let's just talk to him.
I may be a butcher, but...
Okay, so it's the same thing, my bad. Okay. Whoopsie. I don't think we have anything to interrogate. I'm gonna wait.
Nothing like a cold cuts for a cold case. Let me know if you need any good butchering.
The globe?
A globe of our marvelous planet.
Okay, so you guys live on Earth or what? Like, is this not Mobius?
I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The foods can't be beat either.
Oh, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia. You ever been there?
I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle.
Professor Pickle, drop, name drop, let's go.
He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich.
I like the Unleash reference. That's pretty interesting. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? I'm just the poor college kid. The table and the trash? Alright, hang on. Let's see if we're gonna accuse there being some evidence in here again. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there.
I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Oh, I really thought there'd be something there. Harry, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin?
No, I'm alright.
I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find.
There has to be like some achievement for always checking the trash can.
You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Harry, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that.
Whoa, was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, the table.
Oh, let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush. Puts me in the right mood to read.
Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit.
Harry, no, don't fall asleep.
Okay, I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could fall asleep that easily in a chair.
There's been a murder, remember?
If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. How many rings would you have? Okay, nothing else except this book, and then there's an arrow here, so let's take a look at this book real quick. What's this bright red book?
Oh yuck, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book.
Wait, what? A 2-in-1? Eggman, my dude. You're treating us well, huh? You could have sold that separately. What's the recipes? Yes, Harry. We think alike.
What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here.
Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. Ah, because he's an Eggman.
You may not be wrong.
Oh, I wanted to read it. Okay, so just this. Hey, is that Professor Pickles? Hey, it is.
Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest.
All right, let's move on then.
Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt.
He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly.
He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one.
The Mirage Express manual. Oh.
It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on.
Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back?
Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this.
Alright.
I I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio and find out what really happened.
Hang on, let me look at the book. An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express, many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. Yeah, you don't even need a train license. Alright, let's do Vector first because he's gonna kill my voice, and let's just get it out of the way so I can have time to recuperate. Oh, never mind, it's both of them. Shoot, I should have talked to Espio first. Whoopsie!
So, the two of you don't believe us, huh?
It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Harry and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I got bored.
Their faces.
What?
I mean, to be fair, if he's a butcher in a library car, he's not going to be able to work. So, yeah, I could see him getting bored. And I don't think Vector's the type to enjoy reading. I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we've been instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out.
Seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. And that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car?
Of course he was!
Looks like Vector's that's their ship name. It looks like Vector is like sniffing like Espio's ear or something in his head.
Whoa! Espio, you need a shower! Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing?
I was reading, Shapes for Dummies. What kind of things do you think I read?
If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Harry, could you help me out?
Alright, Harry, what book do we think Espio might have been reading? I mean, there's literally only a single book in our inventory, so he wants to learn how to pilot a train.
A manual? Think Espio was reading instructions? What argument would you possibly have to support this?
Think. Oh wait, I forgot how to play this. It's been a second. All right, there we go. Had to pull out the keyboard. Woo! Wait, what is that? What's going on? Okay. Oh my God, they're throwing shurikens at us. Quickly run! All right. Oh, thank God I got the rings I need. Oh no. Woo! No! Okay, I still have the rings I need. Okay, that was close. I fell for the spring on shuriken trap.
There are books scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves are all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place.
Nope, why is he like embarrassed to know about us reading a manual?
This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio.
Yeah, you're like a ninja, dude. What the heck?
Hey now, I want you have insulting my pal like th-
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, Espio.
A butcher and a poet. Friendships can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool.
In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Harry, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away.
Oh, so we get to like read it.
Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it.
Which page should I quiz him on? Page 1. I feel like if he was reading it, he didn't get to the end. So, page 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks, which are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself, though I have a feeling the train company didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Okay, that's interesting.
Seems like Espio aced that question. Harry, hit him with another one.
Oh, okay. 231. I wonder if there's like a secret Easter egg depending on which pages you choose. Was Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Old age people getting in with no problems. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been born over 65.
Last one, Harry. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3.
Gotcha, which page should I pick last? Okay, all the way then. All the way at the end. What was implemented to support the conductor duties to ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to ensure smooth travel for guests. Okay, I'm impressed not that he read like 400 pages worth of knowledge in a book, but more impressed that he like retained all this.
I remember this. The train had an autopilot, but it can't access its full sight of capabilities without the conductor present.
Now I suppose I passed your little test. Do we go with yes? I guess. Totally, it's wild you were able to retain all this information so quickly. A poet's brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that.
You clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both have the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read?
No, they're gonna take our jobs.
You have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can...
SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading?
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Harry?
He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Harry, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SBO reading, but what? I guess Shadow? Because he came in here and locked... Shadow's lock? Please pray tell what this has to do with anything.
Rip, Harry. Let's get our argument together.
Alright, let's go. Harry's Dream Gear time, baby. Don't ever sell this, Harry. This could be worth money someday. Woo! Almost hit those spikes. Almost hit those spikes. Ooh. I got a little greedy there, but I profited. Nope, no, get greedy, it's fine. You can get greedy. It paid off. I'm rich. Oh, they're all coming, Oh shoot, they're all coming. Oh no, I got hit. It's fine. Nice.
Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score in the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. I'm a gamer now. Crocs are natural game.
Oh gosh.
SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. You know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sounds of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
Well, you see... I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy.
So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all?
But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car.
It's a mystery, my dear Harry, one that I would love for SBO to solve.
You gotta believe me. That cold demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, even he had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention.
Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow, to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't.
Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Is SBO simply sitting, reading, or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return in the library car? What should I do?
Wanna look at this real quick. Is there a secret passage through the fireplace, perhaps? See, I don't know. I feel like he could have been here or something, and this was blocking him. I might honestly have to side with SBO here. Because I don't see... We already know SBO did read the book, and I just really don't know any way for him to get out. So I'm going to defend SBO.
I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another?
Yeah, it's gotta be this. I mean, that's the only thing left, clearly, but it's gotta be like he was in that one little nook.
Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order.
Stink!
Stink! Stink!
Bam, 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 bam. Grab the rings on the purple and yellow line chessboard. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Grab this rings here. I'm not scared of the shurikens. Bam 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 bam. I said I'm not scared. I grab what I want and I get what I take, and you won't scare me, no. I won't make it all up. I will grab the rings in. I will succeed again, and you'll watch me win, and I'll beat your butt. I'm right, Tails is not I. I beat his IQ genius. With the light bulb.
The library map? Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way SBO and Shadow could have seen one another. Looks like you have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could SBO have been for Shadow to not see him?
Right here!
Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, SBO was in the same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot because a bookcase is in the way.
There's no way Shadow could have seen SBO or vice versa.
It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you would have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. Felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions.
We did it! Another pair of alibis validated.
Woo! Do-do-do-do-do!
Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather.
Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge and especially Shadow.
Oh, seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier.
Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and SBO.
Give 'em heck. And if you need any meat chopped up, say the word.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tock goes the clock. Or tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. Yeah, okay. It's a bit of a different rhyming pattern, but okay. He's kind of rhyming.
At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Harry. Let's see what's next. Coming.
Yeah, what if it's Harry? What if Harry's like the actual murderer somehow? That'd be a twist. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here because I like this one episode per train car rule that we're set up for ourselves. Helps me out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.